18 to 22 can be a massive shock, because you're going from college and having that school system environment to being chucked straight in the deep end of real life. And this only applies if you didn't take the conventional route and went straight into work. So I'd taken that same approach during COVID times, went straight into a gardening role, went into gardening for 2 years, Amazon deliveries, working, clearing and setting up for events, doing all of these random jobs because I wanted to make sure I found what I wanted to do and found what myself. And I didn't want to get swayed into something that gave me a false sense of security. And it's humiliating doing these jobs, and they're embarrassing, and a lot of people think they're above doing them. But trust me, you're building the foundations that are going to stick with you for the rest of your life. And the way that people use these little shitty management jobs to project their own self-hatred, and they put it on you, and you cannot let it get into your head. You feel like a bit of a punching bag. And these people can see that you're full of potential, you're young, you're bright, you've got lots going for you. They can see that. And instead of, looking inward at themselves, thinking, why do I hate this person? They just put it out on you because they're too scared of facing their own shit. You've got hopes and dreams, and they can see that. It radiates off you and your energy. And you know it yourself. You just haven't figured it out yet. And the world's fast. You've got to get a job. You've got to do something. People are on at you. You're seeing friends doing stuff. There's all this pressure. So you need money, you need a job, and you need to look like you're going somewhere. And that's fine. But don't fold in these times. Don't fall in to the trap of trying to look good from the outside while feeling empty within. It really builds up street smarts that you can't learn anywhere else apart from real life situations. Your whole identity gets stripped back because you build up, whether you like it or not, you realize it or not, you build up this image of yourself that's felt acceptable by others around you. And it's giving you that external validation that we all crave, and I've craved, I still crave, but not nowhere near at the unhealthy level where it's dominating what my soul wants. And it's getting in the way of understanding what, God's plan is for my life. And it is a way of peeling that back. And it's not fun. It's not pretty. It's not a motivational TikTok reel of Andrew Tate. It's not any of that. It's not how it's sold and packaged. Oh, get rich and lock in all this shit. No, it's boring. It feels like you're dragging your feet through mud every day. No one really, you don't feel any respect from people. You can feel that energy when you talk about what you're doing, the kind of scoffing and the looking down upon from, peers, family, other people. And it gets to you. It's not a fun battle. It's just this constant keep knocking. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep going, because there's going to be light at the end of the tunnel. You've got to keep saying that to yourself, because there always is, and it doesn't last forever. Trust me, it doesn't. And each job that I got, even though they weren't the best, they kept getting a little bit better, and it's a slow build, because stuff that happens quickly doesn't last. And what God's doing, he's using this pain to build you up properly. And there's a quote, I can't quite remember, but a house that's built on the sand will sink, but the house on rock stands for forever. And it's so true. That the house that's built on hard grounds, built through actual mental fortitude training, is the house that's going to withstand pressure when you really do get to your full potential and you're living the life that you knew you deserved all along. And these people can see that in you. And then maybe that person, 60, 70 in a Ferrari, you might look at them and think, oh, wow. But he's looking at you like, oh, wow, that kid's young. He's got time. He's got it all ahead of him. That's invaluable. And these little sad people in these management roles who want to try and jab at you, they know that. Yeah. And they want to tear you down, and they really want to tear you down. They want to use their position of power. They know exactly what they're doing to get their little insecurities out on the new kid, the young kid, and bully. And you cannot let these absolute losers in, because they are the losers, not you. And even though at that age you can get into your mind, just know they are the losers. And they are trying to make you feel like that, and you've done nothing wrong. And you are building real character through those moments. You may not realize it. You may think it's just, you're just going nowhere. You're just spinning your wheels in the mud, but you're not. Your mind is watching all of this, and it's picking up how to move in this real transactional world. And it's just the ego protecting itself in these people, because they haven't been brave enough to let it break and find who they truly are. And that's what you're doing. And they can see that. And it irks them deep within. They don't know why it irks them, because they're too switched off. They switched off years ago. They're just dead people walking, these people. And it's irking them deep in the little bit that's left of their soul, the little bit of dreams they have that they're holding on to, that is getting wound up. And that's why they're jabbing at you from a place of hurt and pain, because they don't want to feel it themselves. So you stay strong, because staying strong is going to be the thing in years to come that you are going to be so glad that you did. And God doesn't give you any battles that you cannot handle. And he is just testing you. Remember that. It's not personal. You have to go through this. Everyone before you who's done something great in their life has gone through the same shit.